Yeah, so you just hit on it. Like I first have to earn the right to lead. And what I mean by that, like I have to be seen as a contributor. I have to be respected by my whole team, and I have to do things to be seen as a leader on the team. And like while I'm still making strides to be seen as a leader on this team by earning the right to lead, I'm being the player that I would want to be led by. So I'm making sure that I'm doing everything in my power on and off the field to be the best version of myself that I can be in order to be the best player I can be for my teammates. So those are the ways that I'm taking strides towards leadership without actually being a leader on the team yet.
Tyler Booker's rise to the NFL and his early moments at the Dallas Cowboys training camp offer one of the most compelling storylines of the offseason, not just because of his talent but due to the raw determination, vibrant personality, and instant impact he has brought to one of football's most storied franchises. From the moment the Cowboys selected him in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, fans and analysts alike had high expectations, but even they may not have anticipated just how quickly Booker would emerge as a central figure during the opening days of camp. A product of Alabama's highly competitive football program, Booker arrived in Dallas carrying the weight of massive collegiate expectations, having started multiple seasons in the SEC and becoming known for his dominance in the trenches, especially in run-blocking schemes. At Alabama, he wasn't just another big body on the line, he was a tone setter, someone who played with violent hands, explosive footwork, and a contagious energy that elevated the players around him. That's exactly what the Cowboys were banking on when they made him their top pick, looking to reinforce a position group that had recently seen the decline and aging out of veteran stars. Coming into camp, it was clear the Cowboys weren't handing him anything. He had to earn his role, and that's exactly the kind of challenge Tyler Booker thrives on. During the first week of camp, while most rookies were still getting comfortable with their surroundings and playbooks, Booker was already showing up over an hour early to practice, hitting the sleds, going over technique with position coaches, and demonstrating to everyone why he was seen as a plug-and-play type of lineman. This wasn't a player satisfied with just being drafted, he came to win a job and set the tone. Booker's passion was on full display in a moment that quickly went viral online, a video taken from his own youth football camp where, during a drill, a young camper dared to race him. Rather than easing off, Booker playfully bumped the kid aside mid-drill and followed up the clip with a caption that read, "How you do anything is how you do everything." The moment was met with both laughter and admiration across social media. It showcased what Booker is all about, unrelenting competitiveness and a refusal to be outworked even by kids at his own camp. When asked later about the video during a media scrum at training camp, he grinned and responded, "No one was beating Tyler Booker at the Tyler Booker football camp." That quote in itself has become iconic, embodying the edge, confidence, and personality he brings to every environment. Yet it's not just flash or swagger. Coaches and teammates have repeatedly remarked how Booker carries himself like a veteran, absorbing the playbook with focus, asking thoughtful questions, and seeking feedback from older linemen like Tyler Smith and Terrence Steele. He's become a student of the game, working to refine the nuances of guard play in the NFL, from handling complex pass protection schemes to recognizing disguised blitz packages. Veteran leadership has also taken notice of Booker's energy. Offensive line coach Mike Solari praised his physicality and said his drive reminds him of some of the greats he's coached in the past. Solari emphasized that while Booker is still raw in some areas, particularly when it comes to hand placement and maintaining leverage against elite NFL interior linemen, his upside is enormous. Perhaps the biggest early turning point for Booker came in the form of unfortunate news. Rob Jones, who was expected to be his primary competition for the starting right guard spot, suffered a serious neck injury during drills and was ruled out for several months. Though no one ever wants to see a teammate go down, the injury shifted the depth chart dramatically and cleared a pathway for Booker to grab hold of the starting job. And he hasn't looked back. Over the following days, Booker began taking first-team reps, and he didn't just look serviceable, he looked dominant. During red zone drills, he pancaked a veteran defensive tackle, drawing a roar from the offensive sideline. During pass protection drills, he held his ground against bull rushes and showed nimble footwork when stunting linebackers tried to exploit the A-gap. What really stands out is how naturally he moves for someone weighing over 320 pounds. There's no wasted motion, no hesitation, just quick, aggressive steps and a punch that stops defenders cold. Beyond the physical tools, Booker is clearly motivated by more than just individual success. He has spoken at length about the sting of not winning a national championship at Alabama, saying that loss still drives him every day. He views the NFL not just as a career but as the next chapter in his mission to achieve greatness. He's already publicly declared that his ultimate goal is to wear a gold jacket one day, referencing the Hall of Fame, a bold vision, but one he's clearly intent on chasing. He's also been extremely vocal about wanting to carry on the legacy of Cowboys greats like Larry Allen and Zach Martin, both dominant linemen known for their toughness and technical mastery. Booker respects their accomplishments but has made it clear that he's not trying to be anyone else. He wants to carve out his own legacy in the trenches. In interviews, Booker frequently returns to the theme of being the standard, a mindset he says was instilled in him at Alabama but which he has fully embraced in Dallas. That standard shows in the way he practices, the intensity he brings to every drill, and even the way he interacts with teammates. Multiple veterans have commented that it feels like Booker's been in the league for years based on how he handles himself. Even off the field, Booker has quickly become a fan favorite. His infectious energy and unfiltered personality make for great media moments, and he's not afraid to poke fun at himself or show vulnerability when reflecting on how far he's come. He's also deeply committed to community outreach, frequently participating in local events, youth football initiatives, and charity efforts organized by the team. These human elements help explain why there's already so much excitement about him, not just as a player, but as a person who embodies what it means to be a Cowboy. As preseason approaches, expectations are only increasing. Fans are already speculating about how Booker will handle real game speed, especially against elite interior pass rushers like those in Philadelphia and San Francisco. But based on how he's handled every challenge thus far, few doubt that he'll be ready. In joint practices later this month, Booker is expected to face off against some of the league's toughest defensive fronts, and coaches are eager to see how he responds. For now, the offensive staff has simplified the blocking scheme slightly to help rookies like Booker play fast and with confidence, but make no mistake, he's being groomed to handle the full arsenal of protections and checks by midseason. That's how much trust they already have in him. It's rare to see a rookie offensive lineman take ownership of a unit so quickly, but Booker's doing it in real time, and it's changing the identity of the Cowboys' offense. Quarterback Dak Prescott has even mentioned Booker in press conferences, calling him a warrior and saying the offense plays with more rhythm when Booker is in at guard. Running backs have echoed similar sentiments, praising the holes he creates and the energy he brings into the huddle. When you put it all together, Booker's dominant college career, his early emergence at Cowboys camp, the viral moments that showcase his fire, and the steady stream of praise from coaches and teammates, you realize that this isn't just a promising rookie campaign. It's the potential start of a long-term era of dominance. For a team that's long prided itself on trench warfare, toughness, and attitude, Booker may just be the missing piece to help take the offense to another level. He has the raw tools, the elite pedigree, and the mindset to become one of the NFL's best. Now, all eyes turn to his preseason debut, where fans will finally get a glimpse of Tyler Booker under the lights, wearing the star, and ready to prove that no one, not even the pros, are going to beat Tyler Booker. Not on his camp field, and certainly not on Sundays.